beating Sao Tome and Principe 10-0 in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have now set a new national team scoring record, erasing a 63-year-old record which they set in 1959 when they defeated Dahomey, now known as Benin Republic, 10-1 in the Kwame Nkrumah Cup here in Lagos. So it's a sweet victory for the Super Eagles of Nigeria and of course the new technical advisor Ose Pesero. But that news has been received with a lot of mixed reaction in Nigeria. A lot of fans are saying that if Pesero had been appointed before the double-header playoff against Ghana, perhaps the Super Eagles would have picked that ticket, which of course the Black Stars will be going to Qatar later in the year. On that note, I welcome you to Nigeria Super Fans Forum. My name is Olafemi Ashal. Of course, today we'll also be looking at the ongoing under 17 Wafu Zombie Championship right there in Cape Coast, Ghana. The first game, the Flying Eagles, of course, they flew so high. And we'll be looking at the Kirin Cup Challenge with Ghana. Today, they won on a penalty shootout against Chile. After 2 red cards, it was unbelievable. Kyle Ogundare is very much around. Kyle is very, very happy that, of course, I remember before Kyle, in our last time we were here, you were suggesting that part the Super Eagles could even struggle against Sao Tome, right? But, of course, a lot of us did not believe the scoreline.
Thanks. It's always a pleasure being here. Nobody saw the scoreline coming. It was like I said, and I'm going to chest what I said then. I said I won't be surprised if they struggle to beat. I said they're going to win, but I won't be surprised if they struggle to beat Sao Tome. On the day, they showed what it is to play with purpose, to be business-like. That in order to teach other people a lesson, whoever is before you, you use them as an example. Now, not only the group, but others outside the group will be wary of playing Nigeria because you are by beating Sao Tome 10-0, you are sending a message to others out there that we are here for business,
including Brazil, Argentina, and England.
Unfortunately, we are not going to be playing Brazil.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, everybody will take notice. Even if we had played a team made of monkeys and baboons, everybody will still be wary of any team that is capable of scoring 10 goals, and they were good goals. Fine. People will look at the quality of opposition and see
it's another factor to look
at. The disparity between them. Yeah, I agree. But then if we had played 2-0 or 3-0 or 1-0, it would still have been 3 points. But by beating them with that wide margin, we have sent a message that there's something that this team is capable of doing. And for me, a lot of people after the last show, they said I was being too harsh on the team. I'm not sure that qualifies for.
I saw a lot of reactions on our
I am happy for those.
YouTube. They feel you are so.
I am happy for those reactions. You know what? I saw them and I laughed. The fact is, I didn't see them as criticism. I see them as contributions from people who are following this program.
But sometimes you need to say it as it is.
That's exactly what we are here to do.
This team has the quality to go to the World Cup.
That is exactly where we are. We have quality to be at the World Cup. I've seen some of the teams going to the World Cup, and I look at them and I feel, what does this team have that Nigeria doesn't have? So for me, it's a sad thing that we're not going to the World Cup, but we shouldn't be coddling our team that, and whether they do well or not, we should be able to say the truth. This team has underperformed. If they do well, we're going to praise them to show everybody that there's no bad belly involved. When they do well, we'll praise them. When they do not,
we bash them.
We'll say the way it is.
Kari, let's talk about Victor Osimhen. We can't take the shot away from the young man. 4 goals. He has entered into the top 10 of goal scorer in the Super Eagles now. Let's talk about him, Kari.
Well, Osimhen has not done anything that I do not expect. Like I always said, even through the qualifiers, I said he's our biggest player now, and not for any other thing, but for his art. He has the heart of a lion. When Osimhen plays, he leaves everything on the pitch. You saw the goals that he scored. You saw his total goal contribution. Out of 10 goals, he has 6 goals contribution. He scored 4, assisted 2. So that's the man of the match performance by all indications for me. And it's not about much more than the goals he scored and the assists that he made, were the attempts that he had. He had 2 goals in the back of the net that were
ruled out for offside.
Correctly, I must say. They were offside. Yeah. But the fact is, he was there at that point in time to even score those goals in the first place. So for me, I think I see him as the days go by, break a lot of more records, see him climb up the ladder. I think it's about time, no disrespect to Rashidi Yekini, that record is broken. 37 goals, it seems a long...
and Osimhen is on 14 now.
14, just I think 14 or 15.
He's on 14.
In 22 games. That ratio is the best ever.
And this is just the second game in the qualifier.
That's what I'm saying. That ratio is the best ever that you can see. Yekini's 37 goals were in 58 games. His own is just in 22 games. That's very, very phenomenal by all standards. So for me, I think he has the world ahead of him. All he needs to do is keep a calm head, keep working hard, and the sky is not even the limit for him.
Maybe in the reverse fixture, perhaps right here in Nigeria, Osimhen can actually even score the 10 goals.
Everything is possible in football.
Okay, Kali, let's talk about the other game in the group. Sierra Leone, I meant to say. Sierra Leone versus Guinea-Bissau. Sierra Leone had to come back from 2 goals down. And of course, they ended up sharing the spoil. But let's talk about that game. Did you see that game ending in a draw? I thought Sierra Leone was going to get the day.
Yeah, I would have thought the same thing too, but then
because of the way they even played. Right?
Don't forget that there are some dynamics in the game that could have been responsible for what happened. There was a red card, the sending off for Guinea, and that was a turning point because they were leading 2-0 before.
That was very crucial.
Before the Sierra Leoneans came back. So for me, that was very, very crucial. It's not every team that can manage with the loss of a player. Not every team that can manage it. To just disrupt team balance, and that's what happened against Guinea-Bissau, against Sierra Leone. They lost their footing and they never recovered after losing one person. So that shows that sometimes a tree can make a forest.
Kayode, let's talk about this Guinea-Bissau. We played them at the 2020 Africa Cup of Nations. Of course, we defeated them at 2-0. But do we need to be wary of them, particularly when we played away game? They seem to be a formidable opposition. Remember, Sao Tome 5-1. Now, at least they picked a point away to Sierra Leone.
Well, they've beaten Sao Tome. They picked the point at Sierra Leone, but they've not played Nigeria yet.
That's what I'm saying. Do we need to be wary?
We have to respect every team. My own thinking is you don't go about saying we are going to beat them. No self-respecting team or player or manager will say we are going to beat. No, you respect them because they are going to put 11 men on the pitch, the same as you, but you know that deep within you. Like for example, now if Germany were going to play Andorra or Luxembourg or one of those backwater teams, you will not hear the German coach say we are going to beat them silly. No. In fact, after the game, when they would have won 7-0 or 8-0, we will still say, we played a very difficult opponent. How difficult are they?
But that's a lie, of course, now.
Yeah, it is. But that's just being respect.
Yeah, being
respectful to the opposition. That's why I always advocate for. No matter what, in victory, be magnanimous. In defeat, be gracious in defeat. That, okay, we lost a better opponent. When you win, this was a difficult opposition, but we are grateful that we won. That's respect. It shows dignity.
Still staying in Nigeria, Kayode, under 17 World Zone Championship, the game against Ghana. Before the game, a lot of us were thinking that it was going to be one very difficult game. We were even saying a draw. But 4-2 against Ghana, Kayode, it seems it was out of the blue for me.
Femi, I saw the game.
Bearing in mind that the opposition and hosting at the same time.
Yeah, Femi, I saw the game and it was difficult. Regardless of the scoreline. It was difficult. One, then you've said the most important part, being host, the burden of expectation on the young Ghanaians was much. Before that game, the under-20 coach, who was a former under-17 coach, Abdulkarim Zito, he said his friends in the under-17 are already under pressure to beat Nigeria because they saw what Ladamboso boys did to them in Nigeria Republic. Exactly. And you saw what Nigeria did to them again. So it's like the under-20 and under-17, they are taking revenge for what the Black Stars did to the Super Eagles. But for me, I think the game was difficult. Let's not deceive ourselves. Two things worked in Nigeria's favor. The fact that we were playing against the host, where at that age, the burden of expectation can be overwhelming at times. One, then two, the Nigerian team. Any team coached by Nduka Ogbade, who is my very good friend, any team coached by Nduka Ogbade, always they have that tenacity, that characteristic. They will pressure you. They will not allow you time on the ball. go and check the teams he has handled. When he was in charge of Remo Stars, when he was in charge of MFM, those were the characters. His team plays some of the best football that you will see. He plays attacking football. I think is the owner of Gengen Pressing in Africa. He plays you up the pitch that he doesn't allow you any time on the ball. You could see that the Nigerian attackers were on the neck of the central defenders for the Black Stars. So at that point, you are bound to make mistakes. 1, 2. The third one is the naivety of the players at that level. They are still young boys.
So they are forgivable. They are forgivable.
They are forgivable. 3 of the 4 goals were due to errors by the defenders and the goalkeeper too. So those are errors that, as time goes on, you learn not to make those errors. You learn to cut those errors out, especially when you play against a team that will punish you for every error. I think they made about 5-6 errors and they got punished for 4.
Okay, so today the Golden Eagles will be playing Togo in their last Group A game. Once they pick the 3 points, of course, that is an automatic ticket to the semi-final. Once they get to the final, of course, they pick one of the 2 tickets to the Under-17 AFCON that will be taking place later. Of course, before we talk about a book launch, that a book that has been written by one of our iconic sports journalists in Nigeria. Quickly, I think I cannot ignore this. Ghanaians are reacting to Nigeria's 10-0 victory over Principe and Sao Tome. And these are people
they should allow us to rest.
Respectful journalist, Sadiq Adams, of course, you know, he said yesterday after the game, I knew he was going to react, and he said, Nigeria very hungry right now after the game. And this morning, he said, good morning from Lagos, Nigeria, where people are finally happy after the national team beat a country with a black star in their flag by 10-0.
Sadiq should allow us to rest now. What's the problem of this?
And again, George Ado Jr. said, he said, Nigeria saw that black star in Sao Tome's flag and thought it was Ghana.
Well, I like the banter. You see, the thing about this, all of this is, I like the banter. I like it when we can laugh at each other, whatever it is. It's better, it's much more better than violence, insulting each other. See, football is about friendship, is about unity, it's about togetherness. So when this banter comes, we like it, we take it in our chin, we man up. Next time, hopefully, we get one over Ghana and we have the last laugh.
Okay, Kari, let's talk about this book, The Making of Nigeria's Dream.
Yes, so this book is 26 years in the making.
26 years.
Yes, by August will be 26 years that Nigeria won the historic
Atlanta
1996. Where were you in 1996?
I watched that game, Kari.
Where were you in 1996?
Not in Lagos. So I was growing up.
Well. This book is written by one of Nigeria's best journalists, Momini Alao. This is his second book. The first contemporary of Nigerian football issues is like 10 years old, and I think he has not done enough justice to his fraternity by not writing enough books. I think he is capable, he's qualified to write a book on any topic. So he put this together. I think I'm happy to say I'm one of those who put pressure on him. I was okay, complete this book. I was like, so he finally completed. Why did it take this long before he finished? He lost the manuscript at a point and there was no motivation. Then later on, he said one day he just sat down and decided, you know what, let me look for it. He looked for it and I saw it after so many years, and he completed it in record time. So the book is out there. It's on Amazon. It's on Jumia.com. It's on Amazon. You see the links to Amazon and Jumia in the description of this video. Okay. So you can click on it to buy. And if you are in Nigeria, you need to buy, just drop a message. I will get across to you how the book can get to you. And let's throw in a bonus for our Nigerian fans.
Wow. That's
for each copy you buy, the author is going to personally autograph it.
Wow.
I can guarantee that he's going to autograph each copy you buy. That's for Nigerian authors, Nigerian residents. Yeah. But if you are not in Nigeria and you want an autograph copy, if you can pay for the delivery, I will make sure I make arrangements for
particularly for our viewers from Ghana.
Yes, from Ghana. If you want to read about the legendary Nigerian Dream Team, behind the scenes that were not reported, everything that happened, the making of the team itself, the glory, everything, and the after. Just get this book. You can get it on Amazon, like I said, or you get it on Jumia.com. Or if you get in touch with me, I'll get an autograph copy to you provided you pay for delivery,
Mm-hmm.
including the cost of the book. But it's a book that you will enjoy. It's a book that you will not want to share with anybody else. So just get in touch with me. You see the details in the description.
So wherever you are, since the book is on Amazon, you can get it
Anywhere
in the world.
Anywhere in the
People
world. Are already buying from the US. Amazingly, people are already. Somebody bought and sent pictures that he has gotten his copy already. So you can also get your own wherever you are. I know there are a whole lot of people who watch this program from all over the world: Australia, UK, Germany. We are very, very grateful. South Africa, wherever you are. I think you need this book. So get one, and you'll be happy you do.
If you know the personality that has put this book together, of course, you will know what is loaded in it. Let's quickly go on this break. We'll be back to talk about Ghana. Remember, the Kirin Cup Championship or the Kirin Cup Challenge ended today. And of course, Ghana won by 3-1. They won the third place 3-1 against Chile. And of course, remember that the final will be taking place between Japan, the host, and Tunisia. When we return from the break, we'll be talking about a whole lot of that. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back, and it's still Nigeria Super Fans Forum. We've been talking about Nigeria's standing victory over Sao Tome and Principe in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. Of course, about the Under-17 Waffle Zombie Championship taking place in Ghana. Right now, of course, Ghana gets their attention, and today they won at the third place game in that Kirin Challenge hosted by Japan 3-1 against Chile. Kayode, 9 men down, the goalkeeper from nowhere, Manaf Nuruddin, saved 2 spot kicks, Kayode, and Sadiq Adams particularly said they should build him a statue. He said any goalkeeper that saved 2 penalties in a game of that magnitude deserve an automatic place in the national team.
I think I've been vindicated when I said this competition is to test players. We wouldn't have seen this guy if he didn't go to this competition. And I like the audacity of Otoado to play in. He would have played I think in this game,
yeah.
But he decided to give this guy a chance. And you know what? He became the hero of the day. But for me, the game is a collection of heroes. As much as I appreciate what he did, there are other players on the pitch that
deserve recognition for their performance.
I saw the 2 games at the Kirin Cup. I saw their first game when they lost to
4-1 Japan.
And I felt this was not Ghana. They played a very, very disjointed game, 2 passes not going in the right places, in-errant passes, everything. And you feel that Japan were even magnanimous not to have scored more than that. But against Chile, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw the team. You know, at the point I started clapping for this thing, that even if the game had ended 0-0, at the point, even if they had lost that game, when they lost the first player, Seydou Alidu, I said, you know, Ghana have won my heart.
Then lost Wakaso again.
And I'm coming to that. And I feel they have won my heart with this performance because they showed purpose. They were getting into the right places. The passes were crisp, and it was going in the right direction. Everybody was up to par.
Odo must have worked on the
I think he has. And probably the jet lag before their first game also contributed to how they played against Japan, because I believe they weren't that bad. Apart from the goalkeeper, the Alidu Seydou that got the card. He got that red card. Yeah, the first red card. He got that card for the team because there was no malice in that kick. He wanted to clear the ball. Unfortunately, he hit the player and he got sent off after VAR intervened. But the Wakaso incident, it was a second yellow card for Wakaso. Wakaso is a senior player. You expect him to behave better, not to put the team under that kind of pressure. If this were to be a competitive game and they lost that game, nobody will forgive him.
And you knew the rules. So why say something that was upset the referee?
That's why I didn't want us to paint the picture that they got 2 red cards. They were 2 different red cards.
Yeah, that people have been avoided.
Yes, one got for this and one got for the team. Alidu got for the, and you know what? I'm very happy with Alidu with his performance. I'm happy with what do you call him? Yadom, the guy who came in later. Those boys, I think, I'm not sure many Ghanaians of a certain age will remember a Frank Amankwa. This guy reminds me of Frank Amankwa, who played at right back. I think he was at the 1996 AFCON for Ghana. Frank Amankwa is like, I think he went to the 1992 edition to 92 and 96. Is the ultimate right back. Very, very athletic. That's who these players, the 2 of them, Yadom and Alidu said reminds me of. Then the guy who really won my heart, Femi, is a certain Benjamin Tete. He plays in Turkey. He plays up front, and he was just unlucky not to get a goal because his header just grazed the upright. He could have gone in, and that would have been the goal. I loved his hold-up play, the way he used his body to shield the ball and brought in people to come and play with him. And for me, I think Ghana are short in attack, but this guy brings a very fresh perspective.
I was going to say that
team.
because we saw that they lacked that in the playoff against Nigeria.
Yes, he brings a very fresh perspective to the team, and I'm very happy. And you know what? Jordan came in and added urgency, added a lot of panache to the team. So for me, when you see things like this, you are happy that this team is going in the right direction. I am not going to take anything away from this team. They have shown excellently that they are a team in progress, a team in transition, a team that hopefully will peak at the right time at the World Cup. So let's just keep.
But do you think the World Cup will be the right place to pick up? Because you are playing against the best of the best in the world.
That would be a natural. They are getting better.
Because you're playing against a team that has gelled. Now, Femi, you understand what I'm saying?
It's a competition. It's about who turns up on the day. If Ghana.
But why are you still building a team?
Yes.
I don't think the World Cup will be a better place to perhaps to continue your rebuilding.
Femi, if you are learning to drive a car, where is the best place to show what you have learned so far? It's on the road. Or you want to stay in your room.
But you can't be driving on this highway with a 911.
You can't. You just show how much you have learned. So how do you want Ghana to show how much you have learned?
You get really bruised.
No, it's not every time you get on the pitch that you get really bruised, on the road rather. So they have a platform to show how much they have come. And you know what? On the basis of what they showed against Chile, Ghana should not be afraid to play against any team. They will lose games. I'm not saying they are unbeatable. They will lose games, but they will lose with their heads high. I'm very proud of the Ghana that played against Chile. Femi, I want you to go and watch that game. You saw I watched the game from beginning to end. That is to show you how much I was invested in that game. Because if it were a game that wasn't too interesting,
that wasn't worth it.
But I was there, I couldn't stand up until they finished playing the penalties. It showed that Ghana, unlike what we think about them, they are onto something. Yeah, they are onto something. I see the foundation of something great in this Ghana team. If only they will continue along this path.
Okay, Kari, let's talk about Ashanti Kotoko. Of course, we've talked about that. We know that the Ghana Premier League is already wrapped up for them. They won the title. They were crowned over the weekend. But I was particularly, I don't know, maybe about the cash price, 250,000 naira, 250,000 Ghana cedis, not naira now. Kari, well, I don't know how much that would do, but do you think? We've been talking about money in football, sponsorship and all that. How much do you think this money can go to help Ashanti Kotoko build for the new season currently?
To be honest, it is not something to write home about. But in another way, Femi, let us be thankful for little things. What if they didn't get anything? I know a certain league where
who wins a league and gets nothing currently?
Nigerian league winners in the past 4-5 years.
I think they go up to 10 million, 15 million.
When? Are you the one paying them? Why are you like this? Are you the one paying them? No, they are not getting yet. And they have to. That's why I said.
At least now we have a sponsor in
that's why I said, if you are crucifying somebody for getting 250,000 cedis, what will you say about the person who is not getting anything? And that's part of the problem. 250,000 cedis is not anything. Because if you know how much it takes to prepare a team for 2 league games,
I was even saying 250,000 naira.
No, home and away, no, it's much more than
that's that. What I'm saying. I said I was even because of how ridiculous I thought the
so if
the money
a team gets 10 million naira, it's nothing. Because I know for a fact, I have friends who are league club administrators. I know how much it takes them to prepare for each game, even when they play at home, let alone when they go away. So there is somewhere to start. You know what? I would take, for example, if the winner of the Nigerian league, for example, gets 5 million this year, I'll be happy. Because it's better than last season that they got nothing. It's like playing football for fun. You're not getting anything.
Wow.
So I would gladly take that 250,000 cedis over somebody who goes home empty-handed. So that's where we should start looking at this thing. Do not look down on those who are getting something. Talk about those who are not getting anything for all their exertions.
But Kayode, I'm still surprised. Is it that even if the league is not as attractive as it ought to, in Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, wherever, I think more money, there should be more money for winners in the league. Kayode, this is football we're talking about. We're not talking about basketball, volleyball, handball, Kayode.
Femi, the first thing is you must have sponsors. And in order to have sponsors, you must win their trust.
The Ghanaian league is even on TV. Nigeria Premier League is not on TV.
That's why I am. Now you are beginning to understand why I said you should be thankful for little things. If you are not thankful for being on TV, having 250,000 CDs, come over and see those who are not on TV, who are not getting anything. So there is no basis for. I don't even want to compare, Femi. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to compare. But what I'm saying is, as little as it is still something. Even if it's going to buy water for the team, it is still something. It's better than not having. So we should get to a point where the league will be able to attract very big sponsors. And how do you do that? They have to earn your trust that any money they put into the league will be disposed accordingly. Not that some people will just sit on it. Because in a situation where there's 200 million on the table, I expect that every team must get a fair share. Then you now decide on the basis of how you finish on the table, this is how much you get, and everybody should get something. That's why it's done in other places. I know you are waiting for me to say Senate. That's why it's done in other places. Every team will get a certain amount.
You have said so indirectly.
No, every team will get a certain amount equally. Then how you now finish on the table will determine what extra you get on top of what everybody gets. That's the fair and just way to go about things.
Okay, let's talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. The week 33 now, Rivers United, they are just 2 wins. They are just 2 wins away from the title. It's now 10 points. It was a 7 point. Now it is back to table. But let's quickly talk about the results. Maybe particularly I should go to Shooting Stars. You guys defeated Plateau United. You almost ended their ambition.
It's technically ended now.
It's technically ended. Or you guys complicated.
And you know what? Rivers United will still come to Ibadan. We'll still chop them too.
Rivers United. Well, I hope nobody was beaten after that game.
Femi, what do you mean? You hear from our lawyers. We don't beat people.
I'm just asking a question.
We don't beat people.
And I hope that game was played by Uncle.
It was.
Okay, so Enyimba 3, Kwara United 0. Kwara United, it seems they've been faltering these past weeks. Then Akwa United 1, Raymond 0, Gombe 2-2 with Dekada, Kano Pillars 1, Wiki Tourist 1, Katsina United 2, MFM 1, Nasarawa 1, Rangers 0, Rivers 2, Abia Warriors 1, then Sunshine of Akure 2-1 over Niger Tornadoes, then Lobby Stars Atlant. Then quickly, like we said, Rivers United 70 points, Plateau United 60, and at the bottom you still have MFM 33, Atlant 37. Kayode, like you said weeks ago, even up to Nasarawa United in 11th position, anything can still happen.
Anything can still happen. Nobody is relegated yet. Nobody is safe yet. From that position downwards.
So 3SC, what is the ambition for this season? Just to stay afloat then
for next season? The next season we'll see how it goes. But this season, just to stay in the league.
Okay, so Kyle, as we leave the studio, what would you be expecting from the Udoka boys against Togo?
See, it's very tricky. I think if Nigeria beats Togo, we'll be doing Ghana a favor. Because what that means is Ghana just needs to beat Togo by higher margin than the one they lost against Nigeria. Because in a 3-team group, all you need to do is just win one game and you are through. So now, Ghana will be hoping that they are able to beat Togo. And they will be true.
And it still saddens me about what we discussed weeks ago about the demonic and unjustifiable zone.
Leave that for another day. We'll talk about it some other time.
Let's
run out of the studio.
Nigeria and Ghana should be playing.
The producer is asking us
Nigeria and Ghana should
let us leave the studio.
Nigeria and Ghana should
let us leave the studio.
Yeah, maybe this is a message to CAF organizer. Nigeria and Ghana should be playing at the under-17 AFCON, not at the WAFU.
I agree with that. I agree.
Kayode, thank you once again for coming on. And please don't forget to get your copies. please don't forget to get your copies. And please don't forget also your comment. Please indicate wherever you are reaching us from across the world. And please press the subscription button, subscribe to our channel. Your comments, keep them coming. Like our videos, share them as well. And until we come your way again, I say have a wonderful time to yourself. Remember the transfer. Sadio Mane is close to leaving Liverpool now. So as soon as that is done, we'll get you ever closer to the action. Until then, we say have fun. Bye for now.